What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? We live, y'all. Welcome to another edition of the Damn Show. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're listening along on Cave Radio Broadcasting, please go to my Facebook page, Thomas Trailer, Tommy Trailer, Damn Tommy. All of the above, you can tune in. Actually, hold on, let me plug this in real quick. There we go. Tonight, doing things a little bit different than what's typical, but going to get all the business out of the way. Like I said, thank you for tuning in to Cave Radio Broadcasting. I'd appreciate everybody going to my Facebook page. And for everybody who's watching along on Facebook, thank you very much. Please like and share the video. Hey to everybody tuning in. I want to say thank you for all of y'all. I appreciate you, definitely. This is a little bit different because y'all know my man, he ain't with us no more. But we still doing the show this Sunday. I want all y'all to come out. It's going to be over on Finkel at the Hush Hall. We still slanging Wayne like Kane, you know what I'm saying? So if you've never seen Exotic Entertainment at its finest, it's going to be one of them kind of nights. So definitely want y'all to be in the building. It has a little bit of a different mood than what we normally do, and I'm going to get into that in just a second. We've been on punishment for a while, and now that we off punishment, we get off punishment, and the world is just fucking, man, can we throw 2020 away, y'all? Can we just throw 2020 away? This motherfucker here, this is like a badass, this boy, I just want to pick the world up and shake the shit out of it and throw this motherfucker in somebody trash. This here has got to stop. Anyway, like I said, tonight I want to try to keep my mood as light as possible, because I know a lot of people are hurting, a lot of people are feeling right now, but I want to make sure that we put some positivity in the air as well. So this is what's happening as far as the shows. And please, thank you for sharing the video. I definitely appreciate that. Been ready for it to be over. Man, this is some bullshit. How the hell we get grown and get put on punishment, right? So Sunday's the first show back. What we gonna do, we got Big Stallion from Chicago. He gonna be in the building. My son is gonna be performing Platinum Gold. Slow Motion is gonna be performing. Prince is gonna be in the building, Prince Fantasy. And we were initially just celebrating our freedom, being able to get the fuck out the house, which is something amazing in itself. Things have taken a dramatic turn. Now, I'm going to catch some of y'all up who might not know exactly what's been going on, or if you don't live in Detroit and you don't exactly know. One of my little homies who started performing maybe about 5 years ago, and I'm going to tell y'all that story in a minute. He was in a motorcycle accident at the beginning of the week. Without going into too many his personal details, his bike hit somebody who pulled out in front of him. He hit hard without wearing a helmet. What's up, Mr. Glass? And they were able to work on him consistently for a while to try to do the best they could as far as just keeping him here. But that was not in the plan. So as much as everybody prayed, y'all helped ease his suffering and showing that he was loved, and he got all of that while he was here. But yesterday was enough. So me and my son, Prince Fantasy, Romance, Girl Flex, a whole plethora of other people, just from Flint was up in there, and just tried to give him all the love that he could could gather while he was still here. There was even another situation while we were at the hospital. Someone else who had been, in a bike accident, and you had all these other bikes out there just representing, and it was good to see all that unity with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world. You had black folks, white folks, all on bikes and just out there, just everybody feeling, you know what I'm saying? His mom is in the best spirits possible in a situation like this, and I have a lot of respect for that. You know what I'm saying? There's only so much you can say to somebody who is in that kind of situation, but it was comforting to feel her spirit be as positive as it was. She was glad that his suffering was coming to an end, and that's something beautiful in itself. So what we're going to do on this end is try to, for one, represent for him as best as we can, show love for him and his family, make sure that in the difficult time, for one, know that he was appreciated. Know that, he he had people around that cared for him. And he wasn't out there on no bullshit, on no hot boy stuff or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He was riding, and somebody pulled out in front of him. And this was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell y'all a story about how he came into the dancer world. And I claim all responsibility for that. I think I might have touched on this a couple times before. I think I even told y'all about it earlier during the week when I did my other show. Wasn't a show, really. It was just me feeling. Anyway, me, Platinum, Tricky, who ain't with us no more, Pac-Man, and my son, we were doing the show up in Clio, which is a city like right north of Flint. And we were rushing to get there, running late because of the weather and whatnot. So Tricky, being from Flint, he got there first. And he was like, yeah, me and the waiter up here, we keeping the ladies entertained till y'all get here. I'm like, the waiter? He's like, yeah, they got a waiter up here. The kid, man, he got nothing but energy. He around here with me, and man, we got it together till y'all get here. We're like, all right, cool. So get there. I'm immediately in business mode. Got to get the show together. Got to make sure everything's running right. You know what I'm saying? So I go grab the microphone. I start talking shit, going into my zone. And then I see the waiter that Tricky was talking about, and it was Tez, Uncut. So he walked around with his shirt off, just flirting and talking shit with the girls and whatnot. And he just had a lot of spirit. You know what I'm saying? So by the end of the night, I pulled him to the side. I'm like, hey, you want a job? He's like, I'm working. I'm like, no. I mean, what we do. He was like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm like, listen, you was already doing it. He was like, I wasn't dancing. I said, you ain't got to do all that. For when you got the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? You're a positive dude. I can feel that. You know what I'm saying? I need positive people around me. So come get down when you comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You come watch a show at least. Once you watch a show, then you'll know if it's something you want to do. And you like girls? He's like, yeah. I said, you like money? He's like, yeah. I said, well, then you're going to love this. He's like, all right, man, cool, fuck it. Yeah, I'll do it. So by the time we got to performing up in Flint, he had came to a couple shows, and him and my son just connected and bonded on a different level because, them being close to the same age. Uncut was 27. My son, he's now 23. You know what I'm saying? So they just formed their own brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? And we rock. Sometimes it was just a small group of us, maybe 3 or 4, that was holding it down, for a while at shows up in Flint. And we ain't have a whole bunch of guys. So we was the core, you know what I'm saying? And that became family. Sometimes some of your family is more than the family that you were given. Some of your family is the family that happens. You don't plan on it. You don't choose it. Some family just happens, and he was one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? So it's a challenging situation for him. You know what I'm saying? But one of the things I'm going to do is on Sunday. Now, I know there's a show Prince is putting on, too. I think he got one Friday and Saturday. I really don't know where they're at, but I know he's doing something. One is him, one is Girlflex. They doing something, and they're going to be representing for him as well. On Sunday, what I'm doing, we got a show at Hush Lounge over on Finkel, and it's amazing being back on Finkel. That in itself is something noteworthy. But behind that, we got a box, kind of like what I did for Tricky. It's a love box, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be there all night. So whatever you got, whatever you comfortable with doing, put some love in the box. And we're going to make sure that his family get that. We're going to make sure that we're going to make sure that them babies don't go without or suffer. Nobody is prepared. And I'll admit, there's never a good time for some bullshit to happen, but it's always a worse time for some shit to happen. I know I feel like that, man. It's never a point when you're like, you know, it's okay. I can deal with a little bit of bullshit today. I'll be all right with some fucked up shit happening right now. I'm okay. I'm prepared for it. Ain't never something. Nope, none of us ever said. You know what I'm saying? But it's always like, this is the most worst, most fucked up time for some shit to happen. You know, and it is what it is. I'm wearing this face right now. Y'all saw me take this one off, right? Y'all saw me take this one off, but I'm wearing I'm wearing this face now because this is what I got to do to keep everybody else together, keep everybody else straight. You know. So when we put that love box up in there, if you got a picture with him, put a picture in the box. So his family have those memories. They see the love that he shared with other people. You got a story you want to tell. You want to write it out. You got a card you want to give. You can put all of that in a box. But also, what's up, Cyclone? Man, I appreciate that. I love you back, man. Do you remember Uncut from the last show that you came up here? My birthday? Him and my son, well, both my sons was there. He was the one that performed like right before my son, I think. I want to make sure you know who I'm talking about. So yeah, it was always an adventure with my man. That's right. Prince said this shit heavy, but we got to stay strong. There's no doubt about it. You know, and we gonna be strong and be strong for those who can't. You know, and it's all right if you can't. These are not times when we expect everybody to be able to hold that shit. No, you let that shit go. You feel it. You got to let it out. The pressure that builds up, and it's all right to feel. My son is going through it right now. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Patrice? But I'm okay with that. And I told him, it's okay. He's like, Dad, I can't stop crying. I can't stop. I feel like I'm crying like a bitch. I'm like, no, you're not. You're a man and you're letting your love show. I don't think it's nothing wrong with letting your love show. That shows that you are human. That shows that you have respect. You got love for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to feel that. It's okay to release that. It's okay to allow your body to purge that pain. Was he at the Halloween show? Yes, he was. He was there. If you think about at the Halloween show, there were two guys that performed with dreads. My son was one, and he was the other one. I had one son at the door. I had another son dancing, and he was like one of mine. You know what I'm saying? All of them 3 peas in the pot. He was the other one that was there. Definitely, he was there though. So we gonna be strong for that. You know what I'm saying? And think about the good times. Think about the positive times. And I'm gonna tell you something else I told my son, because he's feeling, you know, and I wish I could take that pain away from him. I wish I could absorb it all and just say, no, go ahead, go be happy. But I can't, you know. But I was like, get that feeling and allow yourself to go through those emotions. It's going to be a scab that always hurt, but don't be selfish. And he's like, what you mean? You know, and the thing is, I said, don't be selfish, because we love him and we miss him. We have fun with them. We enjoy them. And these are all the people that we've loved that have passed on. But at some point, you have to allow them in these kind of situations to not suffer no more. I don't want them to be in pain. Yeah. You lit that motherfucker all the way up. You know, we have to allow them to transition to the point where it's like, I don't want nobody suffering. I don't want nobody in agony. You know what I'm saying? And I want him to be that angel on the other side. Whether it's for anybody. You know what I'm saying? We need people on the other side watching watching us and just being there, you know what I'm saying, and somebody you can look up to, you know. Definitely. He started out like anybody who was, you know, beginning. He had his challenges trying to learn himself, you know what I'm saying, trying to find his stage presence, you know what I'm saying. All of us as entertainers go through that. Who am I going to be? How am I going to be? You might have a little bit of an idea as far as what you want to do, but you got to figure out your exact method for being you. You know what I'm saying? And he came into it, and he had a lot of mentors over his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of people who he earned their respect, and everybody who he came into contact wanted to say, hey, here's some knowledge. Hey, here's some guidance. Hey, watch what the fuck you doing. You know what I'm saying? He got that from all angles. And in all of that, he was humble enough to listen to it, to absorb it, and where he would look at everybody's particular performance or everybody's particular style, he still allowed himself to be unique, where he wasn't mimicking anybody, which is hard as fuck to do, especially in the beginning. It's hard as fuck to do in the beginning when you even got people around you that you respect. Because here's the thing, us as dancers, when we first get started, you're learning, so you're watching everybody. So you want to do a move, you want to do a show, so it's like, okay, I like that move, so you try to do it, or you try to do a certain performance, and then you look like you're copying somebody else until you learn your craft and how to make something and twist it to fit you. But he, I don't know, it's just in his swag, you know what I'm saying, him being him, he was his own man in that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that, you know, he didn't learn from everybody else, but what he learned, it was still him and his style. She says, I remember in Flint when him and Ty was dancing blindfolded and Uncut One. That was some funny shit. I think I had that on video. I'm glad you brought that up. We were just playing around one night. It wasn't a big crowd in the audience, so him and my son wanted to play. They wanted to go up on stage and have fun with it, right? So they were going to do a Bird Box dance challenge. And the challenge was they had to get up on the stage, which really wasn't high up. The stage might have been maybe a foot in the air. This is a little bitty stage, right? But they had to go up on the stage, perform with blindfolds on to whatever music I put on, right? So they side by side and they dancing on the stage. Now, I always clown my son because he breaks shit. So I'm careful of this motherfucker because it's not a if he's going to break something, it's a when he's going to break something. So they go on back and forth dancing, and sure enough, my son go to hit this move, and the move was sweet as fuck. And he went to this side, and then when he went to this side, he went to step back, but it wasn't no stage there. So this motherfucker crashed. I think he hit the table, but the table had wheels. No, it was a chair. He hit the chair. The chair had wheels on it, so the chair moved, and then whoop, he flew the fuck up, and everybody started laughing. And Uncut had the blindfold on. He's like, "What the fuck y'all laughing at?" Then he pulled the blindfold up, and he see Ty laying down there on the ground, like, "Oh my God, what?" And we was all cracking the fuck up. So that was some funniest shit in ever. She said, "You seen the passion in his eyes when he danced." Oh, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? He enjoyed it. He definitely enjoyed it. He found something, and that's one thing that is so amazing with this particular field. He found something he enjoyed doing. He found something he was good at doing, and it was legal. So here we got a young guy who come from the street and chose to do something positive, chose to do something legal, chose to do something that he enjoyed and was good at, that allowed him to be creative and express himself and touch people, and he wasn't getting in no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I think that shit is a fucking amazing. Because young guys now, most commonly, if they ain't got a job, sometimes even if they do got a job, you got to worry about what bullshit of the world they gonna have to deal with. And this wasn't one of them kind of situations. So it was like, man, that's impressive. And that's one of the reasons why I got my son into it. I want him to do something where you're gonna get some money, but at the same time, it's something legal. You know what I'm saying? And where we perform in an erotic nature, there's still a positive light to what we do. And some people don't understand. They think it's all sexual. I'm not saying some of it's not. You know what I'm saying? We are an erotic business. But think about the lives that are being touched right now. That's not on no freaky bullshit. This is just somebody that y'all connected with from being in the environment, that you got to know and became somebody that touched your life and affected your life in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we do. And his heart was amazing. It didn't matter what he had going on in his personal life. If you needed him, he was there. And how powerful is that? Not saying that we don't have lives at the same token. You know what I'm saying? We got kids. We got jobs and homes and stuff. And in spite of that, to be able to connect with people on a personal level, you're not one out the crowd. You are special. And whoever you are special. And he harnessed that humanness to be humble enough to say, I appreciate you as a person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that's something you can teach. There are certain things that you can influence. There are certain things that you can lead by example, no doubt. But there are certain things that are just inside of people as well. And when you have a certain positivity inside of yourself, what's up, Big John? It's time. It's time. You know what I'm saying? I hate losing somebody who was a positive influence. I hate losing somebody who was doing the right fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? It's hard losing anybody, but when it's like you look at some people and you see them out in the world and you know they fucking up. You know they on some hot boy shit. So when something happened to them, you be like, yeah, well, you know that nigga was, you know, they was out there, you know, yeah. This wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? He literally was a humble dude all the way around. You know what I'm saying? He was a humble dude all the way around. He showed love. He had respect. And he got respect because of that. Some people, respect is a big motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't give a fuck about respect. I think that's all the fuck we got. You know what I'm saying? And I like to give you the ultimate respect until you show me that you don't deserve it. Now, once you show me you don't deserve it, you might not ever get that shit back. But I'm going to give it to you initially. Now, On the other hand, some people earn your respect just off of their presence. And that speaks volumes in so much. You know what I'm saying? So that's powerful in itself. That's something that's fucking amazing. So, again, what we gonna do, we gonna put a box out this Sunday. And everybody who got love, put some love in the box, and we're gonna make sure his family get it. There's also an idea on the table right now of doing a tribute show in July. Because this is so unexpected, this is so abrupt. Of course, we want to do something now. You know what I'm saying? It happened now, we feel it now, we want to react to it now. But I also want to give it its fair amount of attention due. I want to give it its care that deserves to be put into this kind of situation. And that's something that's going to need to be meticulously planned, you know. So I'm putting that, you know, in the motion where we're going to do a tribute some kind of way in July and try to make things happen, you know what I'm saying, where we are giving that back. You know, this dude danced maybe, I'm going to say 5 years, because the time that he had been around me, he had been dancing for 5 years. As far as being in Detroit, it was only maybe the last year, barely over a year maybe, you know what I'm saying? But in a short amount of time, you create these bonds with people, you have these connections, and that shit is powerful in the motherfucker in itself. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely gonna make it do what it do for that. And being back on Finkel, I think, is one of the best places to be, where it's nostalgic for everybody who remembers Henry's, for everybody who remembers Watts. We gonna be right down the damn street. You know what I'm saying? And that shit, it's homage to what I come from, as far as the dancers that were before me. So it's good being back in a comfortable area. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, that's something else I had to touch on. Because of all the bullshit that's going on in the world and motherfuckers being concerned about being sick. For one, for the place to be open, we have to practice healthy maneuvering, I guess. Okay? So you got to wear a mask. If you got one, bring one. If you don't have them, they'll have some there. We're spacing the tables out so everybody ain't sitting on top of each other. The dancers will be performing on stage, but I'm not going to say that they'll be all over everybody, because everybody's not comfortable with that. I used to love Henry's and Watts. I did too. So with this kind of situation, we're not going to be, like I said, all over everybody. So this will be almost, again, kind of like how that was when you had to have a stage performance. You got to have a mask, you got to have a stage performance. Oh, thank you, y'all. Thank you for sharing the video. I appreciate that. So we're going to do something back to that. And I want to keep things as light as possible. So I want to tell y'all about a couple things that just popped in my head. Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all a couple stories tonight. Don't worry about that. What time is it? Let me check my thing here. 10:31. Yeah, we got time for a few stories. There are always a few dancers who might not have danced for a long time, but they stood out in the crowd, or they had certain things about them that was unique in themselves. So, Uncut was definitely one of them dudes. You know, and it made me think about, like, other people that I've crossed paths with, other people that have been memorable in the game. You know, epic entertainers, as well as some guys that walk on the stage and leave you like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So we've had amazing experiences. Some of the stuff that we've seen, y'all motherfuckers would never understand. So I figured, you know what? In telling you about the shows that are coming up, I'm going to tell you about a couple of those things that happen. So, here's a story about a dancer named Shadowbox. I haven't told this one in a while. Shadowbox was a very shy dancer, real quiet, a little bit shorter than me, but this dude, I forgot, I gave him his name too. He didn't have a strong stage presence. He went out on stage and he did this in every direction. Look at your girl, you like it, don't you? You like it, don't you, girl? Look at your girl, you like it, don't you? You like it, don't you? You look at the girl, you like it, don't you? You like it, don't you? And he did that shit in every direction, and that was his whole performance. So now, when he was first coming out on stage and he was brand new, people would look at him and be like, now he's brand new, so people like trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, he got to learn, you know, we gonna work with him, we gonna help him, but this motherfucker was doing this shit forever. So we got to the point where me and Platinum put him to the side. This is when we were dancing out in Warren, over at the Ritz. So we was like, hey, you got to find something that works for you, where when you go out on stage, you're performing in a way that's comfortable, but since you're not so comfortable hitting dance moves, do what works for you. Now, here's the other crazy part. Dude was super ripped the fuck up. He was, man, this motherfucker, his definition was ridiculous. So I'm like, okay. I saw him in the back one day, you know, just doing stuff like this. He was in the back dressing room just trying to warm up and, you know, get his body heated up for performing. I said, why don't you call yourself Shadowbox? He was like, I think that's a good idea. I don't know why the motherfucker talked like that, but he did. He just, I think that's a good idea. And then I was just like, all right, cool. So we told him that, and he's like, I'm going to be Shadowbox, and my whole routine is going to be about boxing. So I'm like, okay. Now, at the time, we're going to allow him the creativity of when he goes out on stage to be his own entertainer. So the next day, he came out, and he had the hand wraps that boxers wear underneath their gloves. He had his hands all wrapped up. Then he walks out on stage and he just starts jabbing. He starts jabbing. Then he looked at the girl. He went, yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Jab, 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 jab. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, yeah, girl. Jab, 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 jab. So this nigga was fucking and fighting the whole show, but that was it. And we was like, oh no, I didn't mean, motherfucker, I didn't mean fight the whole song. He's like, I beat the pussy up. But no, you didn't. Okay, so come on, let's talk some more, Shadowbox. You have to be creative. Part of being creative is your costume. You can't just go out there punching them in the pussy. Not that I've ever encouraged that behavior. Anyway, so you got to go out there. You got to perform some kind of way. You create a fantasy. You're an exotic dancer. You have to have something exotic about yourself. And part of that is creating a fantasy that some of these women think about but don't have a chance to experience. He was like, yeah, that's a good idea. I said, hold on. You said that last time. We're going to work on being more specific. I want you to go, but you can. Punch people in the pussy? Yes, you can. Anyway, so I want you to go to one of the sporting goods store. Why you got him sounding like Special Ed? Country type of guy. That's how the motherfucker sounded. He was like, I think that's a good idea. And he was just real slow. But he talked real slow, but he was all right. He was a good guy, you know. Anyway, so he go to the sporting goods place, buy some real boxing gloves, some boxers. Now, I'm not talking about like underwear type of boxers. I'm talking about like the shorts that boxers professionally wear in the stage. He got some of them and some boots. And so now, the next time we go to perform, he said, listen, I'm doing the Rocky music and I'm walking out. Watch my show the whole way through. I'm like, all right, I'm going to watch a show. I'm going to, give you some constructive criticism, But he's like, damn, it's going to be different. Just watch. You'll see. Okay. All right. I'm going to watch the Shadowbox. So now, at the time, me and Silver Street are at the DJ booth. And the DJ booth was on the other side of the dance floor. So you had the stage, which was like about 4 feet up in the air. You had the dance floor for where all the women sit. And you had the DJ booth in the back. And then the Rocky music came on. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Hey, Jenny. So he walks out doing the shadow boxing. I'm like, oh, yeah, ladies. Here comes Shadowbox. Y'all remember last time He beat the coochie up. So I'm trying to talk him up on the microphone, right? I'm trying to build him up. So he beats the coochie up the whole way to the dance floor, to the stage. Now, I didn't know that he had set up a prop on the stage. So he got to the stage and he picks up this big ass jug. Y'all ever go to like GNC or like the healthy area of Walmart or something, and y'all see them big, what's happening, Stephanie? You see them big old jugs of protein powder? He had a big protein powder jug, and he picked it up and he set it on the stage, and he stood over it and he put his hands on his waist, like he was like looking at the audience, like he just started looking at him like this. So he's like, what the fuck is he gonna do? So then he like kneeled down to the protein powder, did this here, and start doing this to the jug. And we were like, oh yeah, girl, he playing with that hole. So he's like, yeah, and then he slapped the jug. And when he slapped the jug, he caught it with the other hand and put it back, and then he laid down on top of the jug. Now, when I say laid down on top of the jug, I mean he put his private area in the hole of the jug and did the Superman on it. So he was all the way in the air doing the Superman with just his junk inside of the jug. And he got his junk inside of the jug, and he's doing the Superman. And he's just wiggling, doing the Superman on the jug. And you see the women in the audience like, so then he punched the ground, and he started giving it to the jug, right? And you see him like really getting into it. But the whole thing, he was serious than a motherfucker. He wasn't looking in the audience. He wasn't done. He was looking at the jug like he was fucking the shit out the jug, like, you're gonna get all of this. So I'm like, that's how they get the protein and the protein powder. And I said that shit on the microphone, and everybody just kind of like looked back at me. But anyway, now he stood up, put his hands on his hips again, was like, yeah. We was like, oh yeah, you did that. You show him. Girl, that could be. And in the process of me saying that could be you, he took 2 steps back on the stage, looked at the jug like this, looked at the audience, looked at the jug, and ran up and boom, punt kicked the jug, boom, right into the audience. And you just see the jug go, and you bitches in the, what the fuck? And then what the fuck? He done boom, boom, the damn protein jug into the audience, and motherfuckers is dodging and shit. And then you look at the stage, and he done did the Batman disappearing thing. He's like, he distracted you with the jug so the motherfucker didn't have to take a bow. And then you look back at the stage, and this motherfucker is gone. So I go back in the dressing room, and he's back in there, and I look at Platinum. Thank you for sharing. I look at Silver Streak, and Silver Streak is trying his best to keep a laugh in, and he's trying not to laugh, but the motherfucker, he's trying not to laugh so hard, a fart slipped out, and he's like, oh shit, sorry, and he walked the fuck out. And then I'm left here. He said, because he was tired, right? So, damn, how was that? I was like, that was the first time I've ever seen anything like that. I am so impressed with the way you disappeared. Did you throw a ninja bomb on the ground and poof, the powder was like the ninja bomb, and poof, you disappeared, the motherfucker was gone? And when the fuck did you fall down and roll off the stage or some shit? How the fuck did you disappear like that? And he was like, yeah, that was sweet, wasn't it? I was like, well, it's definitely better, and it was very creative. I'm trying my best to be positive, right? I'm like, that was definitely creative. Why did you kick the bucket or the punt? Why did you punt the tub of protein powder into the audience like that? Well, I wasn't trying to kick it at the bitches. The idea was I fucked her, right? And after I fucked her, it's time for her to go. So it's like essentially kicking the bitch out the crib. You know what I'm saying? They know what it's like when they want to fuck and they kick you out. So I did that. I fucked her and I kicked her out. I turned around. Platinum looked at me and said, mm-hmm. And he walked the fuck out. And left me there by myself. You know, he leaves me by myself quite a bit. Anyway, so I think Shadowbox performed a few more times that same routine. And it was always, what was funny is when an audience would be there that was there from the week before, and they know he about to kick the protein tub into the audience. You start seeing bitches move the fuck out the way. They'll watch the whole show until kick the bucket time comes. Then bitches start moving to the side because he's kicking this motherfucker straight down the middle like a field goal. So you start seeing, say, oh shit, bitch, this is what I was talking about. What up? And boom, every time, right down the fucking middle. Please stop making him sound like special ed because I'm laughing hard my header. That he talked like that, you know, and he was serious than a motherfucker, always. I don't think I ever seen this motherfucker smile. He was like, yeah, damn. Yeah, you are about right about that. I think I'm going to kick it high next time. I said, don't kick it at the girls. You got to kick it up. You know what I'm saying? Kick it in the ceiling. Well, I was trying to kick the bitch out. So if I'm kicking her out, I don't want to kick it up. Fuck it. Do you? Yeah, so that was definitely one of them kind of situations. And he was one of them entertainers. He wasn't around for a long time, but he made an impression while he was here. He was definitely entertaining. I'm telling different stories also to kind of lighten the mood up. You know what I'm saying? We all dealing with mourning. We all dealing with sadness. But I don't want to be on here just repeating my sadness. So I have to break my mood up a little bit, break y'all up a little bit. So that's why I'm going to give y'all this. Now, for anybody who's new to watching, like you just tuning in, did anyone get hit? Oh, probably a couple times. I'm dying over here. Listen, that was one of them crazy situations. You got me choking laughing. Listen, if you choking, that just means you need more practice. I hate to be the one that to tell you that. I'm being honest with you. Sometimes that's a good thing. But anyway, what are we talking about? Anyway, so first, let me tell y'all. My homie that passed, he was one of them. He literally thought that out. Oh, he thought it all the way out. Y'all hear me calling so many different things. Y'all hear me go from my nephew to my homie to my son, because he's like, in aspects, he's been all of these different things to me. And I get into daddy mode, and I'm just telling the truth. Don't swallow the messenger. Anyway, so I'm trying to break the mood, but I want all of y'all to come out this Sunday and kind of represent for him. And I'm saying kind of, I don't know why I said kind of, because I need y'all to do something. Okay. We are going to be at Hush Lounge on Finkel, and we are back on Finkel, and I'm so excited about that. So for everybody who used to be, y'all know how it was. Whether you went to Henry's, whether you went to Watts, it was just an amazing era of male dancing and entertainment. No gag reflex. I'm sorry, what? I just zoned in on that. What the fuck? Okay. Anyway, it was an amazing era just being on Finkel, and we had such a good time learning. You know, and I wish Uncut and my son could have seen that and to love the shirt. Thank you. I wish they could have seen that level of entertainment that was going on back at that time, because, well, for me, Henry's and Watts was kind of like dancer boot camp. You're going to learn your craft. You're going to learn your stage presence. You're going to learn all of that. And you're going to deal with it sometimes in an audience that's going to be a great big fucking audience, and you ain't going to make no fucking money because they fucking everybody. And that was one of the realities of the situation. But they still I can't knock them. They have adapted and learned on their own, you know. And speaking on Uncut specifically, you know, I was impressed with that. You know what I'm saying? Not saying he wasn't hard headed sometimes, as a young dude will be. You know what I'm saying? He would get excited, and sometimes when you are new to the business, you have to learn the business side as much as the fun side, and that was something that wasn't a hard lesson, you know, for him. The fuck. So he's gonna be missed more than words can put anything, any expression on that. Yeah, I miss Mr. Henry and how he would talk. Oh, Mr. Henry was a motherfucker. Mr. Henry did not like me. Mr. Henry, I had a situation with Mr. Henry one time. It was funny as hell. There was these girls that was fighting like right by the door, walking out of Henry's, and it was like 2 feminine girls and 1 stud. And this stud was big than a motherfucker. This stud was a huge stud. I think she might have had some studs that she ate for breakfast and became like the super stud. You know what I'm saying? She was like the boss stud in a video game fight. You had to defeat all the little lesbians until you get to the boss fight. And the boss fight was this big burly stud. And that was this motherfucker, right? So the 2 little girls was trying to fight her, and they really couldn't do nothing with her, right? So Mr. Henry, get them bitches out of here. Get them motherfucking, Al, what the fuck, Al, get them bitches up on out of here. And when he said bitches, he was standing with his back to the big lesbian, and she grabbed him like, what the hell you talking about? He said, bitch, get your motherfucking hands off of me. Al, get that bitch off of me! You bull dagger, get the fuck off of me! And she shook the shit out of his motherfucking ass. Who you calling? Get your motherfucking hands off of me! And for that description, yeah, that's the way it was. You know, so the security came, they grabbed the big old dyke, and they took her out of there. And he was like, I was about to toot that bitch. I said, what you say, Mr. Henry? You ain't heard? She up here shaking on me, and ain't nobody coming. You see the bitch shaking me? I was about to toot that biff. You was about to do what to her? I was about to toot her. I was about to toot that biff to death. I don't know how the hell you was going to pull your tooth out and hit her. What? You said you was about to toot her. How you going to tooth her? You was going to take your tooth out and hit her? You shut the fuck up. Who the fuck do you think you is? You can get out my tub right now. I'm not in the tub, Mr. Henry. What? I'm not in the tub. What the fuck are you talking about? You told me to get out of your tub. I'm not in your tub. I'm in Henry's palace. You motherfucker. Platinum came over, put his arm around me like, boy, come on, you don't shut the fuck up. Why the hell you fucking with that old man like that? You need to leave him the fuck alone. You don't be talking to the owner of the club like that. You was about to do what? I was about to toot that biff to death. I was about to toot her. I was about to toot that biff. You up here shaking the shit out of me. What the fuck? None of y'all hit me. So... in this night, when Henry's Palace would close, we would have meetings with the dancers just to talk business and discuss some of the parties that were coming up and things we wanted to do. So me, Platinum, and Silver Streak are standing there. Some of the other dancers are standing on the stage. We're at the bar, and we kind of like all sitting in like a horseshoe, right? So Mr. Henry walk up, and he get walking. He was an older guy, so he walking like this. He walk up, and then he just stopped in front of me like... What the fuck is you looking at? And he just said it with so much vigor and venom and just hatred. What the fuck is you looking at? And we was having our own conversation, and I got one of them on each side, so the motherfucker is definitely talking to me. But he stopped right. What the fuck is you? I wasn't looking. Boy, if y'all have I would respect my elders. You have ancestor looking. You was 5 minutes younger, I'd slap a nostril off your motherfucking ass. What, motherfucker? So, Platinum went up, started talking to Mr. Henry about something else, trying to distract him from me. But the motherfucker, I couldn't understand why he didn't like me. What is your problem with me? What is it? What is the issue that you have with me, Mr. Henry? Until later on, the truth came out. One day, I'm by the front door, and I'm talking to Mrs. Henry, who was over there cooking them dead-ass pigeons. She didn't cook chicken. Everybody thought she was cooking chicken wings. But them little bitty-ass chicken nipples she was cooking, them motherfucking chicken nipples, you have more crust and bone than you do any meat. You had to nibble to pull the skin off of the damn chicken. You just peeling like, you ever like have to bite the white part of a straw, the paper off of a straw? This is what it was like eating that chicken, because the motherfucking things was only, they was like chicken nipples, and you had to pull the skin off the chicken nipple, you know, and then you eat the chicken. Ooh, that was 2 of them. Nah, I only got a 5-piece. So she was over there cooking them pigeon wings, right? And everybody would eat this parakeet and put hot sauce all over it. And all you eating, I used to love that chicken. You was eating parakeet. That wasn't even no fucking chicken. You was eating parakeet wings. And motherfucker, you had to drown it in hot sauce, because it was crunchy as fuck, because it had so much batter on it. But it was them little chicken nipples. Just like, ooh, this is. It was like popcorn chicken, but the popcorn didn't pop, so it was like popcorn seed chicken seeds. Maybe that's what it was, but I don't want to ever say I was eating chicken seed. That sounds like something else. Anyway, so I'm over here talking to Miss Henry, and I don't even know what the fuck we was talking about at first, but I'm just talking to her, and she says, "You know why Henry don't like you? For $5, you got a lot. You got a lot of nothing. You got a lot of napkins. What the fuck? For $5, you get one of them little cardboard bowls, right? You had a cardboard bowl with 22 napkins, and then a whole bunch of grease that was at the bottom of the napkin, and you got to sip through the soup and grease to find your chicken nipples in there. You pick up one of them. It wasn't like you had to take a couple bites either. You bite, pull the skin off that little chicken nipple. That one's gone. That was gone. You gotta sift through the grease again, and then now you got this one big old cement pond of napkins made of grease in this heavy ass paper bowl, and now your whole arm got chicken grease going down it, and then you only had 2.5 chicken nipples. That shit was fucking horrible. Anyway, you know why Henry don't like you? I don't know. Well, you know, me and Henry been together for years. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. I don't know how long, but, you know, I know Jesus was probably, you know, the one who introduced y'all. She said, Anyway, Henry don't like you because he took me from my boyfriend. Oh, did he? She said, yep. Henry came and took me from my boyfriend. I said, well, so what, he afraid that I'm going to take you? He said, no. My boyfriend was light-skinned, had real nice hair, and some chinky eyes. I said, so what you saying, Miss Henry? She says, you remind him of that time with that guy. I was like, oh. He was always afraid I was going to go back to him. But since you've been coming around, he been talking about him an awful lot. So I figured he think that you probably is like that guy, or you remind him of him. You look like the I look like the boyfriend from before, you know, when they was trying to put their patent on dirt, you know. So I don't know, but whatever it was, I reminded him of her ex. And that motherfucker looked at me and saw a threat. I'm like, Mr. Henry, for one, I do not fuck senior citizens. I do not fuck senior citizens. Now, Pac-Man, on the other hand, you might have some trouble. But no, she is all the way safe. For one, Miss Henry is built like an elbow. There's no way in the hell she ain't have nobody, none, whatever, whatsoever. Miss Henry used to always wear them saggy ass dollar store sweatsuits. And I don't know if y'all remember them sweatsuits that you would buy at the dollar store. They had like the one color and then the pink. No matter what color your sweatsuit was, if it was black, it was purple, it was red, it was blue, it was black in the front and the back, but then it had that gray stripe going down the side. And you just lied twice. You don't fuck senior citizens. I do not fuck senior citizens. I might have got head a couple times from some people with no teeth, but listen, I did not fuck none of them senior citizens. I promise you. No. I did not. Not once. There, go with that look again. You telling the truth, damn. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I have not fucked no senior citizens. That's different. Anyway, so I told Mr. Henry, I do not want your girl. For one, why you like? I did not fuck none of them. Anyway, I didn't want her either. This is back, when Tales from the Crypt was coming on HBO, and she had the same hairstyle as the Crypt Keeper. You know what I'm saying? Where it was like long and straight and stringy here, but up top you didn't. What was up top? It was luck of the day, whatever that was going on. Sometimes it was a comb over, sometimes it was a bang, but it was a boom up here. Bitch, she had a bang in the front and a boom on the top. Okay. All right. I had to make sure, because I don't want to lie. I had to think about it. I make sure. Like, did I fuck? No. How old was she? No. Now, one of them, she might be a senior citizen now, but she wasn't when I fucked her. Anyway. So, anyway. I was like, I don't want Miss Henry. Damn it. And I definitely don't want her cooking for me, because I'm not trying to have a heart attack and this bitch give me a Crisco Slurpee. I do not want no. Don't give me a butter flavor Slurpee. I don't want that shit. This motherfucker have you with 18 and a half heart attacks. I don't want that shit. This motherfucker, everything, the first ingredient is lard. I don't want that shit. Yeah, I watched one day. I'm watching her cook the chicken, right? And I'm being generous when I say chicken, because we all know they was really parakeet wings. You know what I'm saying? She poured these little baby ass parakeet wings in this big old bucket. And I mean the orange Home Depot bucket. She poured the parakeet wings in the orange Home Depot bucket, and then she put like 8 bags of flour in the bucket, grabbed it by the top and just shook the shit out the bucket, right? Opened the top up, poof, big old cloud of flour, and then now she got a bukkake bukkake of flour all over the front of her sweatsuit. I still got some of my Henry flyers. Oh, I got a couple. I'm gonna show y'all one day. So she got bukkake by the bucket, all this flour all over the front of her, right? So then she just take the bucket. Y'all remember the Morton salt girl with the thing with the trigger on the top of the round salt thing? So she just poured the thing open and just do this with the salt. Like, I don't know how she measured it, if she counted, if she was doing it by the weight, but whatever, she just take the salt and go. Bitch, what fucking recipe is this? You making concrete? And then she put the top back on it and shake the shit out the bucket. Shake the shit out the bucket. And after she shake the shit out the bucket, she got this one. Y'all remember them old pot holders? I mean, the pot holders. You know what I'm saying? She put the pot holder on with the one glove. She put the pot holder on, and then she grabbed the top of the bucket and the back of the bucket. And now the pot holder bucket on the end here was only because her hand was going over the grease that was hot. That probably never got changed. So then she dumped the bucket, all the little chicken nipples and all the flour, all into the grease. I don't think you're supposed to pour all the flour and the salt with the chicken in the grease. I think only the chicken and the salt cakes is supposed to go in the grease, not the chicken and the flour. But she poured all the shit into the grease thing, and I don't even know if she was trying to make it go into the little basket. Some of the chicken nipples be falling all off on the side, and the grease looked like oil change water, and it just, and I'm looking at that and I'm like, and y'all bitches are standing in line for these fucking parakeet wings made out of concrete and salt. That's one of the reasons why she got a Home Depot bucket, because it's concrete. It's concrete. And y'all over here clogging up y'all arteries. Your soul gonna have a stroke. Not even your body, your soul gonna have a stroke. And you just gonna, and then now you're gonna be walking like Mr. Henry, just mad at the world and whatnot. It looked like oil change water. That shit was horrible because it was all black and bubbling. You know, Texas tea. You know, it's the shit that Jeffro found that made them, you know, move to Beverly Hills. Y'all, I'm trying to keep my mood light, so I'm telling y'all stuff to keep my head together. Okay, so the show's coming up. This Sunday. What that sound did you just make? That sound? I used to stand in line every time for my $5 chicken. Yeah, you go spend about $8,000 in insurance money going to the hospital because your ass got your ass got violent muttering mud butt from all of that concrete parakeet you was eating. It was concrete parakeet, and that's what she was cooking. You got violent sputtering mud butt. And your toilet is still upset with you from back then. You gonna have to go to Heaven's hospitals because your ass is gonna be mad at you. It's horrible. Anyway, what was I talking about? This Sunday, I am trying to keep my head together, y'all. I'm really, you see me joking, you see me laughing because I'm trying to keep this smile here. I'm trying to keep my mood right. But right now on my inside, it feels like somebody playing darts with glass. Anyway, so Sunday. We're doing our Freedom Show. And the Freedom Show, the title Freedom, came because we were finally off punishment. We finally get the fuck out the house. We've been locked down for so long, just with first a sickness and then the world rioting, crazy shit going on. To be able to get out and enjoy ourselves, the word freedom just came. Not that I did, but the word freedom is just, it's like something perfect and something positive. You know what I'm saying? Sputtering mud butt. Yes, yeah, you understand what I'm talking about when I say sputtering mud butt. Violent sputtering mud butt. When your ass sound like it's beatboxing. I'm here for you, Dan. Just sent you a hug. Thank you very much. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so it's like freedom is just like fit perfectly. You know what I'm saying? This is the chance to just get out and enjoy yourself. Everybody been on lockdown for so long. We want you to come out and have a good time. And if you celebrated or you didn't celebrate your birthday and your birthday passed and you didn't have an opportunity to get out and have some fun, if you didn't have a chance to get with your people, you know what I'm saying, and get together, then this is that kind of situation for you. You can come with your people. Y'all got drinks that's going to be there. There's going to be food there. There's going to be a whole bunch of wee wiggling. You know what I'm saying? So, man, you put liquor and dick in the same room? I'm just saying. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Now, that was the initial thought behind this Sunday. That was the initial energy. You know what I'm saying? And trying to put together a lineup where we had quality entertainers, some guys who are going to put on an amazing show, bring to you a good quality show without a whole bunch of drama or bullshit. Now, on this show, we got Slow Motion, got My Son Beast, we got Platinum Gold, now we have Stallion from Chicago, one of the biggest motherfuckers of big motherfuckers that you'll ever see. And it was uncut. Now, I'm going to say he's still going to be in the building. Because his presence is definitely going to be felt. And again, that's how you round the show off. Quality dancers, quality entertainment. Ladies, come out and enjoy yourselves, have a good time, and just enjoy what we go put together for you. Glad to see you smiling. And what day is this again? This is Sunday. Well, I'm still so sorry. I can't make it Sunday, but money calls and my pockets are answering. You guys, my prayers at night. Thank you very much. Now, one of the things we're doing Sunday is we're having a love box. And the thought behind it is put something in there just to show you love. It's going to be available all night where you can come and just drop whatever you're comfortable with in it. And at a special point of the night, we're going to put on his music and just let it play. And that's your opportunity to come up and tip him one last time. We're going to put it on and just let it go. And we're going to make sure that his mama gets it. You know, so his mama can make sure that whatever the needs are, whatever needs to be taken care of between his business and the kids, they don't go without. And that's the thought behind that. You know, nobody plans a day. Nobody is meticulously prepared, you know. So that is what we're going to try to do to make sure that we are representing for him. And at the same time, where we're representing for him, we want to make sure that everything from him is not struggling or going through it. Please come on down. No matter where you're from, everybody's welcome. Normally, it wouldn't be like that. And when I say everybody normally wouldn't be welcome, I have introduced a strict lineup procedure to everybody I work with. You know what I'm saying? Just for structure of a show. We don't always put all the dancers on one show because it messes up the organization, messes up the timing of a show. You know, so normally it'll be only the dancers on the flyer that will be performing. With this particular night, things are going to be different. We're going to let everybody who has love show love. So even for my dancers, y'all can put something in the box. If you got love for my man, show it. You know what I'm saying? We going to celebrate positivity. Everybody's going to be feeling. So we going to support each other. We're going to be there for each other. We're going to be there. And please wear your mask. that is a definite. While we're going to be celebrating, while we're going to be having a good time, we also will be practicing keeping everybody safe and healthy at the same time. When am I performing? When are you tipping? I'll be performing when you tipping. How about that? I am waiting till the gyms open back up. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Since you asked that question, I'm going to wait until the gym's back open where I can get me where I need to be before I get back on the stage, because I'm not feeling comfortable with me in front of y'all right now. That's just me being honest. But I'm still going to be in there. I'm still going to be having fun with y'all. I'm still going to be on the microphone talking shit. But you can come out. You can feel safe. You can not have to worry about being healthy either. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have masks there. If you don't have any, we'll have some there. We're going to be practicing. Now, the way the distancing is going, the chairs and the tables are going to be spaced out enough where you're not sitting on top of each other. Excuse me. Crack my back with that one. I didn't want y'all to see me all looking ugly when I was sneezing. Sorry. Anyway, the tables and chairs are going to be spaced out enough where you're not going to be sitting on top of each other. There are booths that are divided So you sitting with your people, that's cool. But the VIP booths have like even a little kind of like high back on the booths. So you still got your own space. Everybody has their own space with whoever they're going to be comfortable with. There's nothing wrong with you. You still look good. And if you just dance in your clothes. Thank you, and thank you, and thank you. No, I want to be right for me. So I'm going to wait until I can present the product that y'all are used to. And then I'll perform again. So I'm aiming at Halloween. God willing, the gyms get open back up and I'm able to get in there and do what I need to do. But like I said, I'm still going to be in an environment and have fun with y'all. But like I said, masks will be available if you don't have any. But again, you don't have to have, nothing elaborate. The regular medical masks are the ones I've even seen. They selling these motherfuckers at the gas station now. You know what I'm saying? If you got one, bring it. If you don't got one, we'll have some there. Will you perform? And I will be tipping. All right, you don't start none, won't be none. I'm trying to say you something. I'm trying to tell you something. You bring your ass there, and we'll talk about that. How about that? So anyway, we're gonna have a good time, have a healthy environment for everybody. If you're celebrating a birthday, like I said, now when I say celebrating a birthday, I'm going all the way back to March when the world got put on punishment the first time. If you've had a birthday between March to current, birthday girls are free as long as you got somebody with you. You got a party with you, bring some people so you can celebrate with your people. You know what I'm saying? We're going to let you in free. You know what I'm saying? Because we want you to have a good time. And if you didn't have a chance to celebrate, this is the opportunity. And we definitely want to celebrate life. So bring your people. Have a good time. You know what I'm saying? If you knew my man, please come and just represent for him. Yeah, Samantha, I think she's in Ohio. Not that we have a problem with that. Now, here's something else I'll say. If you're traveling from a far distance, like outside of the state or something like that, reach out. Let us know where you're coming from. That way, you know what I'm saying, we look out for those who look out for us. You know what I'm saying? And then also, that's something I forgot when I was talking earlier. We're going to get a guest book. Okay, and we're going to have a guest book there so all of you ladies can leave your contact information, like your email address and stuff like that. So when we do have certain stuff that's coming up, especially if you could put your birthday down there, if it's coming up, we're going to look out for you and send you some emails, which might have some special, like a free admission for a birthday girl during that month or something, stuff like that. Okay. Yes, we from Ohio. Well, then bring that ass. You bring that ass from Ohio, I'm going to wiggle for you. How about that? I'm going to put a little wiggle on you. You come all the way from Ohio, I got a little something for you. I promise. So that's how that part's going down Sunday. And then pretty much a show a month from that point forward. I know July 31st, we're going to be back in Toledo. Sharitha got something there on the 3rd that she's doing. So if y'all there, get down for that one. But we'll be back in Toledo on the 31st. I'll be there for that one. And then everything, like I said, once a month with a show on. She says, I'm on the way. Look here, girl. Don't threaten me with a good time. Damn, it's not nice to point. Didn't your daddy tell you it wasn't nice to point? No, my daddy told me to slap bitches. He wasn't talking about pointing at them. My daddy, you better slap that bitch, boy. What the hell wrong with you? She talked too much. That's the kind of daddy I had. What the hell? Luckily for y'all, I know how to converse. That's the right way to say that. But anyway, want y'all to be there. No threat, I promise. I hear you talking. Now, Sunday, be comfortable. If you dress up, you're going to be in an environment where you can be comfortable dressed up. If you want to be comfortable, come how you are comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the weather's going to be like Sunday, but however you're comfortable, we just want you there. And that's the main thing. I want you there. to enjoy yourself. I want you there to represent for my man, and just to put things together. And we're going to keep this momentum going throughout the rest of the year. 2020 has had such of a fucked up start and has kept that fucked up momentum its whole way rolling. So now, midway into it, if we can give y'all something to look forward to, that's fun. Give you something to look forward to where you can enjoy yourselves. Yeah, excuse me, I'm drinking. That's the idea. We want y'all to have a good time, relax, and just, you know what, enjoy the entertainment. Now, here's the thing. When us dancers get together, for one of us that's fallen, it's always a party. Damn, I need you make some damn mask like your shirt. Oh, so you talking about my shirts that say damn on them? A mask that says damn. Would y'all buy that if I had them? Because I got a few damn shirts left. And we were talking about the Suck a Dick Save a Life shirts. There are also some large and in charge shirts that we were talking about making. Throw this year away. Where's 2021? I'm for real. 2021 is on one. I've been acting like a nick. Yes. Okay, so if you buy some damn hats. Now, here's the other thing. We are going to have beads for sale. You made me think of that. We're going to have beads for sale, of course. So, lady, now here's the thing. And if you really want to dance for me, this is how you get it. We're going to be selling beads, right? Now, the lady at the end of the night with the most beads gets a free dance from her favorite entertainer, whoever her favorite entertainer is. So, if I just happen to be that favorite entertainer and you got the most beads, who am I to say no? Now, that's up to you. But we're going to have beads for sale. Other novelties. What were we doing? Baskets. So we're going to have some baskets. And the baskets got all types of goodies for girls. Goodies for girls. Hey, that's an idea. So, if you want something like that, we're going to have stuff like that for you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this particular show is kind of coming fast for one. Not like I do. You know, it usually takes me a long time. But it's hitting us hard and fast. So we... Now that I definitely do. Anyway, we wanted to put something together as soon as we found out we was going to be free. Hey, we got to do a show now. You know what I'm saying? And then now with also what's happened, it's like, no, we got to do something now. You know what I'm saying? And then once we get through this, I'm going to buy the hell out of some beads. Well, that's the only way you're gonna get a dance from me. You got to win the contest to get a dance from Damn. You got to buy the beads, because I am planning on talking on the microphone and helping orchestrate everything. I'm gonna be chilling. Making sure y'all enjoy yourselves. You know, now you buy all the beads, you might get a damn dance, and I'm gonna give you fair warning. I'm liable to poke your eye out. I'm just serious. Liquor, lube, and lotion. Oh my! So that's what's in the gift goodies for girls. Liquor, lube, and lotion. One might lead to the other in no particular order. So whatever you need, we got it. So la 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 la. Sounds like a party to me. So that's what's going to be in the baskets. And so the baskets with triple L's, and that sounds like a bra size, don't it? You got some triple L's, you got elbow titties where there's like them motherfuckers, they're like old Negro spirituals, them motherfuckers swing low. Anyway, I can be your personal trainer so you can dance. You know, the kind of shape you trying to put me in is something different. I know what the hell you trying to do. You trying to take advantage of my limberness. You want to put some of my energies to work, all right, but it wouldn't be working out. You'd have me working in. Elbow titties, you know what I'm talking about, them kind of titties, you know, especially motherfucker pull off her bra, and them titties, motherfucking titties longer than a Monday. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them titties the motherfucking National Geographic ass titties where her nipples look like they mad at the floor. Yeah, they mad at the floor because they keep pointing at it. Fuck you. Fuck you. What? I'm on the way. You know, them kind of titties. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some titties. Everybody cannot go braless. Let me put this out here. It's sexy when some of y'all go out without a bra. You see the little peaks poking through. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of make out the little arrow. You can make out the arrow. You can make out the brown part. You know what I'm saying? Through the shirt. So that shit be kind of cute when you can see some of them. You know what I'm saying? Because you be trying not to look, but you be looking. I don't give a fuck, so I be looking. You know what I'm saying? I like nipples, so I be looking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nipples and lips. That's what the fuck I like. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all can't go without a bra. I'm just listening here. I want everybody to be comfortable. I want everybody to have a good time. But some of y'all need a bra on. And it say this shirt can be worn without a bra. This dress can be worn without a bra. Bitch, they was not talking about your titties. Because you got them extra titties with titties. If your titties got titties, then that shit ain't for you. You got to have the kind of bra that got a hydraulic underwire on that motherfucker. You need to have the kind of shit. Remember the gym shoes you used to the tongue to make the pressure on the shoe? Your bra need to have that shit on the side so you can do a little fart noise and it go and your titty just pump up. And then don't pump that motherfucker too much. You know what I'm saying? Your titty get tight in the motherfucker. Your shit start turning blue. Anyway, you need to do one titty at a time. You can't double titties. Then you up here doing the chicken dance. But that shit. Anyway, some of y'all can't go without a bra. Don't Reebok pump bra. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring that shit back. And that shit would be funny than a motherfucker. You gotta be showing your bra off because you got the Reebok sign on the side. Titties by Reebok. Put all the doctors out of business. Now, I hate wearing my bra, and I be at work like, can't I wait to get home to pull my bra off? You gotta let them motherfucking them boulders breathe. You know, you it's like guys, we gotta let our nuts breathe. Y'all gotta let them titties loose. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers need some air. When you get up in the morning, you gotta lift that motherfucker up, put your deodorant underneath that motherfucker. I don't know why I went that high up with it, but if you gotta throw your titty over your shoulder and deodorant under that motherfucker, then flop to flop. Some of y'all motherfuckers be putting deodorant and powders on your titties because you got them Star Wars titties. Them motherfuckers be trying to fight back. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers. Now, this is what I don't like, and I'm a titty connoisseur. I love titties, okay? I love titties. I just don't like extra titties. Titties by Reebok. Yes, right. I love titties, okay? I love titties. I think they should be on the food group. But some of y'all titties will give a motherfucker the sugar, okay? That shit is not good. You need to find the right bra that fits you. Don't be wearing the kind of bra where your titty is like a slave trying to escape. You know what I'm saying? Where your bra holding the titty, but that motherfucker be like, you know what I'm saying? So it look like you got 4 titties. You got a baby booty on your chest. And then like your titties is holding the baby booty because the titties be like this here, and then it's like the motherfuckers keep, you know, it ain't no way in hell the whole titty gonna come out because you got so much extra titty down here. But them motherfuckers is like biscuits when the seal break, and them motherfuckers is trying to look like an alien coming out you. You need the right size bra because your shit should not do this. You should not have titties like a baby booty on your chest and above, like you got a baby booty sitting on top of your titties. That shit don't look right. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Get the right kind of bra so the motherfuckers are. Now don't get them old like 1960s bras either. The 60s and 70s bras where it looked like you had this shit here. You had like the traffic cones. You know, you got the traffic cones because the motherfuckers come to a point and shit. Don't have the traffic cone bras either because that shit is not attractive. I'm not talking about size, because size is variable. That's not the point. It don't matter if they're appetizers or if they're buffet. Just have the right size bra for your meal. It's okay if it's an appetizer, but still have the right bra on, because some of y'all motherfuckers with the little titties think that y'all can go without a bra too, and you got this little coin purse coming out the bottom of your bra, and every time you raise your hand to do something, then you got this coin purse looking like here, looking like a cat paw. It looked like a cat paw sticking out the bottom of your bra. Don't nobody want to see your cat paw sticking out the bottom of your bra. So it's be different for y'all baby titties with looking like a coin purse and shit. You know, don't do that. Eye titties are so big. My man talk about how big my bras are. Eye titties, so you got iPhone and eye titties? That's not good. If you got eye titties, that means they trying to update themselves, and your titties is gonna not function when there ain't no towers around. I don't want no eye titties. I want some regular titties. You know, you're gonna probably put somebody eye out with them titties. Titties are a blessing. They need to be appreciated more. I think they should have National Titty Day, and everybody walk around with their titties free. No, not everybody, because some men got titties, and some people got back titties. Back titties are a whole different conversation. Okay, back titties. Back titties is when your titties in the front wrap around the side. I have no areolas. What happened to your areolas? Somebody stole them? What happened to them? Did they fade away? What happened? Why you ain't got no areolas? Where did they go? I can't stand you for that. Eye titties. She the one who said she had eye titties. I don't like eye titties. Give me some Samsung titties so I can connect my phone to them. What are back titties? Back titties are the kind of titties. What's up, Chef? Hey, be there Sunday. Back titties, you got categories of back titties. Okay, back titties are sometimes the titties that start off in the front, come down here, and then continue around the side, and then go into the back, and it looked like you could take your bra and turn it around and have the snaps in the front, and if you got the hooks in the front and it's still holding meat in the back. Those are back titties. Your areolas are the same color as your skin. Well, what do they call you? Red titty? They can't call you a redneck, so they got to call you a red titty. I mean, it's just like, motherfucker, how the hell you ain't got no areola Lola? You got to have something. Is your nipple pink and the rest of your pale? How the hell you got to go nipple tanning? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cover up the rest of you and leave just your nipples out so that you can get you some areolas. We gonna get you some. I'm gonna go get one of them red Sharpies and we gonna around it, and we gonna have you, because I can tell you, you might. Sorry, titties are something that I think deserve more understanding. Titties deserve understanding, and most guys don't understand the care that goes into a good set of titties. Good titties need care. It doesn't work. Titty tanning doesn't work for you? Titty tanning? What's wrong with titty tanning? You need to go and tan just your nipples. You said somebody stole the areolas. What happened to them? That's what I'm saying. She said she ain't had none. I think everybody got areolas. And even though I did fuck with a chick one time who ain't had no nipples, you know what I'm saying? And I thought there was something wrong with me, right? Me and the girl, we was kind of getting close, you know what I'm saying? And so we was kissing, and, I'm trying to, work my way to how things was going to get a little deeper, right? So I put my hand in her shirt, and I'm squeezing the boobie, and then I go inside the bra, this move right here, right? I had to tuck it in. I'm doing a snake move on it, right? So I go inside the titty, inside the bra, and I'm looking, and I'm like, I know this is the right neighborhood. Where's the doorbell at? I look. Yep. It's like when you looking for the light switch in the dark, you feeling around. I'm like, what the fuck is the? And now this bitch knew she ain't had no nipple and didn't want to say nothing to me. I'm up here thinking like, what the fuck? Add me, bro. Okay, I'm gonna add you as soon as I get off of here, or send me a thing and I'll add you. I just can't do it while I'm on live. What happened to them? I don't know. So now I'm feeling around, right? And I get confused. Now it ain't even about being sexy no more. I'm up here feeling the whole titty like, okay, is it around the bottom? Do she got cockeyed nipples and one is off to the side or something? Do she got a lazy eye nipple? Like the motherfucker just move around? So I'm feeling like the whole front of the titty. And it turns out now I'm just doing this, trying to graze that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, where in the fuck is the nipple? So she just go. I'm like, bitch. You know it ain't no nipple here. So I just grabbed the motherfucker, foof. Because there ain't no subtlety no more. So we just grabbed the shirt with the underwire at the same time, foof up the nipple, up the shirt, and I'm looking there. Look at this one. Look at that one. And look at this one. Did something happen? Not, you know, you be looking for. I'm like, did something happen? Wait, what the fuck? Where your nipples go? I mean, you got titties, and they nice titties, but there ain't no nipple on neither one of them. And she says, I had real little nipples as a girl, as a little girl, and as they got bigger, the titty just ate up the nipple, and the nipple just went in, and not inverted, because I've seen those kind too. Those are something different. But, you know, she just had, it was smooth, and it wasn't no nipple. And I'm like, well, that ain't no fun. I mean, like, the titty is fun, but you got to have a nipple. The nipple is the good part. It's like, you know, well, the blow pop. You know what I'm saying? The blow pop is cool, but you work on that motherfucker to get to the center, right? So it's like, where the fuck is the nipple, bitch? You gotta have to install something. We're gonna go get some what is those candies, those I'm gonna go get some of the gummy bears and just bite their heads off and stick it to your titty. And now you're gonna have gummy bear heads for your nipples, and we gonna just get one of them every day. I'm gonna lick the end of the gummy bear head, stick it to you. Who you fucked up the mood. You should have just kissed them and kept going. Kiss where though? That's the thing. You ever be trying to drink something out of a cup and you can't catch the straw? You can't drink out of the cup without no straw, right? So I'm trying. What the fuck? I'm glad it was my hand, because I'm up here looking for the nipple in the dark, and say I had to like pull the titties out in the dark and couldn't see, and I'm up here trying to chase the straw. And there ain't no nipple, and I'm up here looking like, you know, oh my goodness, I can't say that. Looking like a special person, because I'm up here every day we can't find a nipple. Where do a nipple go? I can't be doing that. I don't want to be looking like that. You should just lick. Oh, what? That defeats the purpose. Did you say install something? Yeah, we gonna have to put the doorbell on there. Bing bong, because she ain't had no damn nipple. And so it's like, that was very unfortunate. I thought something happened. Like, did you have like a situation that had these titties installed and they just left the part off because you didn't have all the money? You know, like, did you buy some titties and you was like $5 short? They say, well, you know what? We gonna leave the titties on, but we gonna keep these nipples till you bring our money back. I didn't know if that was the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, here's $5. Matter of fact, here, get $10. Get some extra nipples. You know what I'm saying? Just in motherfucking case. I'm just saying, what the fuck? How in the hell somebody repoed your nipples? You bought some titties, and when you bought these titties, you ain't have good credit, right? So they came to repo your titties and said, you know what? We gonna let you keep the titties, but we gonna take these nipples with us. You should have just got some chocolate kisses. Nope. I couldn't. No, that defeat the damn purpose. Did she have breast cancer? No, she said because I asked, like, I was honestly thinking, like, okay, did you have a situation where you had these titties installed? Nope. She just bitch didn't have no nipple. Like her, she ain't got no areola. So it's like, you know, if you was just looking for it, you'd be like, you have to warn a motherfucker about certain shit like that. Because some people don't know how to recognize that kind of shit. It's like, so it's like all titty nipple. You know what I'm saying? Now I'll be asking, like, hey, who took your areolas? You know, somebody done took your areola, and now I got to draw you an areola on this motherfucker. I'm gonna go get some of them Ritz crackers. I'm gonna go get a Ritz cracker because you know they got the ridges on them, right? So I'm gonna go get a Ritz cracker and a red Sharpie, and we gonna go around the Ritz cracker over your titty. So now you got some areola lolas. Just because you can't be walking around like that, you know, all eyes and no lids. That ain't right. So we gonna get her some areolas for her titties because everybody deserves to have areolas on their titties. You know, except if you got back titties. Don't put no areolas on your back titties. Well, did she at least get some dick? She ain't had no nipples. She deserves some dick. So, you know what? We do what we can. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to sacrifice yourself, you know, for the greater good. Oh, damn, over here dying. My titties are fabulous. I bet they are. I bet you have fabulous titties. And I'm not going to discredit the quality of your titties. I'm just saying them tires need some rims on them. You know what I'm saying? If you got titties with no areolas, your tires might be working fine. But you know what's them tires, they going to look so much better you put some rims on them. You know what I'm saying? So we going to put the rim, you just give a motherfucker something to aim for. You know what I'm saying? Because if you got all nipple and no areola, a motherfucker might miss the nipple. You know what I'm saying? You know, he down there doing whatever the fuck, he might pass the nipple. It's like, motherfucker, it was back there. Now I got to do a U-turn to the titty and shit because I done missed where I was supposed to. Never mind. I don't know why my mind works the way that it does. Yeah, this and this. She got tires, you know what I'm saying, but she ain't got no rims. She got tires, she just ain't got no rims. Damn, go to bed. It's like going to bed and you ain't got no mattress. Not the rims. I'm just saying, she ain't got no rims on the tires. She got good tires, and the motherfuckers look like they handle real good. You know what I'm saying? She said they're fabulous. You know what I'm saying? So she got some fabulous tires. They're there, they ready, and they endurable. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't got no rims on them tires. So what the fuck? They just gonna sit there, not spinning. Now, titty care is important because I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Don't no motherfucker like is extra layers of skin on your nipples. Okay. If I'm sucking your titty and if I'm sucking it and that motherfucker, if your nipples got eczema, bitch, you need to go get some Aveeno and put some Aveeno extra care, eczema care on your nipples. If your titties look, and you see some of y'all right now going like this, what the fuck, my nipple? Look here, if you look at your nipple and that motherfucker look like desert cracking sand, there's a motherfucking problem. Okay, it's supposed to have ridges. Ridges is okay. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you got them cornflake nipples where it's like you got the nipple, but you got a cornflake hanging off the front of that motherfucker. Bitch, that's a problem. Why you make that face? Because if you go to suck on a bitch titty and she got a cornflake on the front, you know, it's like, I wasn't prepared for that texture. That shit throws you all the fuck off. You don't want to be sucking the titty and end up with cornflakes in your mouth. That shit is, for one, it's distracting. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to figure out, okay, am I going to keep sucking this titty and keep getting breakfast? That's not, because you go have to some milk for them cornflakes. Oh my God. Oh no, you talking about you done. You should be imagining me. I'm up here on this titty and I'm getting cornflakes without the milk. That shit is fucking disrespectful. Up here sucking titties and getting cornflakes and shit because you got eczema on the nipple. Don't nobody want that shit. See, that's what happens. You don't want that shit. So you got titty care is very important. Okay, if you got nipples, see, that's probably what happened to her. She didn't take care of her nipples, and then she just felt something fall down the shirt. Her nipples were like, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out, and left. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't know how to apply proper nipple care. Now, nipple care is important. Cornflake titties. It's an epidemic going on right now. Women do not know how to take care of their titties, and they just letting them do whatever the fuck they want to do. They just out here swinging wild on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to fight, but your titty up here swinging on people. You gonna get up in the fight, and you don't even know what the fuck happened. Your kids walking past your titty, slapping motherfuckers in the head. Get the fuck out of here. You know, you don't want your titty skippy-dipping people. It'll be a horrible situation. So you got to train your titties how to not be swinging on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You walking in a straight line, but your titties look like they marching and shit. You don't want that motherfucker. That'd be a different. Your pendulum titties is not a healthy situation. You don't want pendulum titties, okay? Fuck this shit, I'm out. You ain't heard that song? Oh yeah, that's it. Now, some of y'all, again, when you around the house, you be comfortable. Maybe that's how you be fucking your titties up. You be at the house and by yourself, and you be just letting your titties free and shit, and you doing whatever you doing, cleaning up or just around the house. And then you cooking, then you go lean over the stove. Now you done burnt your titties on the stove. Listen here. I know somebody done that shit in real life. I don't know who. I just thought that shit on the top of my head, but I bet it's happened to somebody. And if it happened to you, please tell me. Oh my God. If any... Oh, he going in on women, but not talking about the guys who need ball care. Hold on a second. If you burnt your titties on the stove, because you up here cooking naked, and then you go to lean over the eye, and you done stuck your titty in, you done teabag the rice with your titty. Oh, I need to hear this from somebody. I know it's happened to somebody. And if I hear that it happened to you, I want to see what your titty looked like from scar tissue. Who burns their titties? I don't know. But I'm willing to bet that this happened to somebody in the world who was cooking out there with some swing low titties, and they leaned over the stove, and especially if you got that kind of old style stove where it got the rings that go in a circle that heat up, you know, when they turn red. You know, I ain't talking about the kind with fire. I'm talking about the electric stove where it had that red ring on it, and then you done leaned over the stove, and now your titty done dropped on the red ring, and now you got ring around the titty. Oh, where they do that out? You got an iPhone too. Anyway, now, again, when women go to the store, they have aisles for feminine care. They have grocery aisles, pharmacy aisles dedicated to vaginal scent and care. Guys have Axe and Murray's. And you can't rub no Murray's hair grease on your nuts. It would not be good. We have just now begun to get certain things just for men that we never had before. But for ages, they have had personal care for women that we never had access to. You just had to apply soap and water strategically throughout the day to get rid of hoop nuts. Hoop nuts and salty nuts are a real thing for men, and the thing is, you have to do this shit strategically throughout the day, especially depending on the type of pants you wear, let alone drawers. You know what I'm saying? This can fuck up your whole situation. You know what I'm saying? Now, some guys do not understand that you need to take care of this strategically throughout the day. They hit them motherfucking nuts in the morning, and you gonna get whatever you get throughout the rest of the day. So you're lucky if you get... Damn, leave my sister and her phone alone. But you didn't say I was wrong. You can use feminine products on your nuts. So now I'm walking around with my balls smelling like roses. And let me tell you where that would get you fucked up. In so many different ways. Sensitive care for y'all don't mean sensitive care for us. You just can't be spraying certain shit on your nuts. I found that shit out the hard way. Other thing is, if a man... Never mind, I'm going to ask you this. You go over to kick it with a guy. You go to his house. You contemplating how close y'all going to get, right? You get to his house, and you go to use the bathroom. And you looking at his array of stuff that's in the bathroom. You know, he has his body wash, hand soap, feminine hygiene spray. What bitch you got living here? What? Ain't no bitch living here. What the fuck is this for? Oh, that's mine. There would be no way in the east side of hell you gonna look at that motherfucker and be like, this is yours. Bitch, you think I'm stupid. Nope. Nope. They have unscented. They have feminine hygiene spray. Yes, they do. They have all of those things that I've seen. And like I said, they have these things for women. But for men, you got Axe, you got soap, and you got water. You don't have no ball handler's talc. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you use baby powder, and then now you really shouldn't depend on no head, because don't no bitch want powdered nuts in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? You bitch got desert mouth. She can't suck your dick, and then you got little powdered balls all over your balls. You can't go expecting to get no type of activity, and she pulled down your drawers, and you up here looking like you've been fucking a pile of cocaine. There ain't no way in the east side of hell. No. And y'all can use. They have men's body wash. I said body wash, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? You got body wash. Now, I'm talking about throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? You got to have appropriate ball care throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Ball care is very strategically important to handle throughout the day. I'm a considerate gentleman, meaning I don't want you to have high blood pressure off of these nuts. I don't want to come to you with hoop nuts. I don't want to come to you after I've been working all day sitting on these motherfuckers and then come to you and then now you gonna have your blood pressure go through the roof because I'm putting too much seasoning on your food. And I think that's disrespectful. So, I want to make sure that I clean the palate. I digress. Take care of your titties. It's very important, and we appreciate it. I don't want to be sucking on your titties and get no damn cornflakes. Shave before you put it down there, before you put powder on your nuts. I ain't putting no damn powder on my nuts. Period. I finna have me walking around with my dick looking ashy. No. I'm already light-skinned. I don't want to be white-skinned. My dick is not going to be looking like I've been fucking a powder of cocaine. I'm not going to do that. Nope, not going to do it. No, now that might excite some people. Like, ooh, that motherfucker look bad. Yeah, look at that. No, not going to do that. Nope. Not going to do that. Now, this has been a very interesting show, and I've had to laugh as therapy today. But in my last 10 minutes, no woman wants to taste powder. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't. That's just no. That's not good. Okay. Anyway, last 10 minutes of the show. I want to be as real as possible. Like I said, I have to laugh sometimes to use that as therapy. But this is really a fucking hard time. And I believe laughter is medicine. I believe sometimes distracting yourself with humor can make things easier. And I'm fine with that. You can do whatever you need to do with this if you're going to eat it up. Make it work for you, boo-boo. Anyway, I am going to do my best to represent for my family, because that's what he was for me. I'm going to try to stand up for his family, and be there when they need it. I'm going to make sure that you ladies have quality shows to come see. And on this particular one, I'm going to need y'all to be in the building to show love to my man and his family. This is not like a typical event. You know what I'm saying? Granted, yeah, I want y'all to come out and have a good time all the time. But this one here is showing love for a higher cause. You know what I'm saying? I want his kids to be able to have something, you know, and I want them to be able to function because they don't have that income anymore. But I also want them to be able to see that he was loved. You know what I'm saying? I want them to see that he had people who had respect for him. I want them to see that respect and admiration for where they came from is something real. You know, and for his mom, I want her to see it as well, because she's going to be the most direct person, you know what I'm saying? And aside from just saying, oh man, I'm so sorry. No, we want to show you that we here for you. We want to show you that, you know what, you ain't got to worry. You know, everybody's going to be feeling it. Everybody's going to be going through it. Everybody's going to deal with the back and forth of emotions that we are dealing with. And everybody mourns in different ways. So if you gotta cry, cry. If you need to talk, talk. If you need to find something to focus your energy on, do what works for you as your therapy to be healthy. I ain't gonna tell you go get drunk and go driving off a cliff, no dumb shit like that. I'm gonna tell you do whatever works for you as far as therapy and make that shit work. For me, depends on what I'm dealing with. When the gym was open, I'd go to the gym and hurt me in the gym to deal with whatever pain I was dealing with. Sometimes when I'm angry or I'm frustrated, my mind is filled up, I'll go get on my video game and I'll just focus on that alternative reality to not deal with what is in my immediate reality. Sometimes I get into my artwork and let that capture my creativity so I can visually capture the emotions that are inside of me. But everybody deals with stuff that's different. I've been silly tonight. I've had some fun with y'all. And part of that was for you. Part of that, honestly, was for me. Because I have to maintain this. And I maintain this not just for me, but I maintain this for the people that need it. Because everybody mourning, everybody talking about I miss my dog and man this and this and that, and it's so much sadness everywhere, and it's understandable, but at the same time it shouldn't be all that you're getting. It shouldn't be everywhere you turn crying here, crying there, crying here, crying here, crying here. It's going to be that everywhere you go. I want it to be some smiles and some celebration of the good memories, of the good life, of the accomplishment of having someone real in your life, someone who did make you happy on any level, someone who did give you some positivity. So, in putting that part out there, I want everything to be good. I don't know how else to say it other than that, but I want everything to be good. I want it to be like the stars in the nighttime sky. You know how the stars millions of miles away, but that little speckle of light gives the darkness dimension. And somebody asked me recently, why do I wear all black all the time? And it's like, well, that's my color of joy. I'm not mourning, I'm not sad, I'm not in sorrow. I'm a little gothic, but I'm not evil, I'm not devil worshiping. You know, this is my comfort in my darkness. I'm yellow as hell, so I got to enjoy my darkness for equal balance. Because if it's too light, you're blinded by the light. If it's too dark, you can't see. So you have to have that equal balance to be able to have true vision. Nah, bro, don't hold it in. I don't think I'm holding it in, I'm just timing it. What's wrong? Don't know what's going on, but I pray God's strength in your time of madness. Thank you. I'll tell you. There's a guy who had a car accident. No, he was on a motorcycle and hit a car. And he fought as much as he could, and his vessel couldn't withstand the damage. His vessel was damaged to the point where it couldn't contain his spirit. What's up, Eric? I love you, man. So it was about a week-long fight, just about. And in the end, operations didn't work. And the machines are just keeping that vessel functioning, but his spirit has moved on. I'm really focused on trying to say things the right way, too. This is more than just my friend. This is more than just somebody that I danced with and worked with and introduced into this line of business. This is my nephew, my son, my family. And I just I really just, I'm feeling like everybody else. I deal with it a little bit differently. When I'm at home, sometimes I just get quiet. And my mind is doing a million things all at the same time. So I'm sitting there and I'm focused on everything. And that's just how my mind works. And I get quiet sometimes, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best just to stay functional. For one, I have to be functional because I got motherfuckers dependent on me. You know what I'm saying? I have to keep shit running the right way. From my household to my business, my businesses, I have to stay functional. And it's not optional for me. I have to be able to keep going. I have to be able to be there, And in situations like this, there are so many people who are suffering. Understandably so. There are so many people who are lost in the pain. That when they're lost in the pain, they need a hand to say, hey, focus here, hold my hand, use my shoulders, use my ears, use my strength. Whatever the fuck it is I got that you need is here. So I have to be that for everybody who needs it. And Prince Fantasy has been working with that with me, so I got all respect for him as far as like some of the people who are real local. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be done. Otherwise, they don't have anybody, and now you just have all chaos and no focus because everybody's in pain. There has to be some structure. There has to be some strength as a source from somewhere. So that's what I do. I ain't gonna say it's easy all the time. And it's crazy that I'm used to doing it because I've been through it. But I have. And it's weird when you find out this is one of the things that you're good at. I'm good at helping people through situations that are unimaginable. Even when there's situations that I'm dealing with. And see, this is why I was laughing with y'all earlier. This is why I kept my stories and my jokes going so I didn't get caught up in this. Thank you, I appreciate that. For everybody who can make it this weekend, please do. If you can't make it this weekend and you still want to help out, let me know. And I'll make sure it gets to where it needs to go. No. I can't really think of nothing else. And my mind is full now. I want to say thank you to y'all for watching. If you shared the video, thank you for sharing. If you didn't share the video, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You need to share the video. Damn it. She says, yeah, but you have to let people help you and be there for you because you have emotions as well. Yeah, I got emotions. I'm not denying that. And yes, I have people who are here to help me. And as much as I appreciate that, I can't stop doing what I do because this is what I do. I am what I do. And when I get to the point when I stop, it'll be because something stopped me, because I can't stop. I don't have that choice. I don't have that option. I'm going to continue until continuing is no longer possible. That's just me. And the way, like I said, the therapy that I use that works for me, I just don't have access to it as much. You know what I'm saying? The gym is closed. I don't really have time to sit down and draw like I like to because I'm always working. My video game, I want to play the video game, but by the time I get done working, I'm sleepy. Let alone if your attention got to go in any other direction. I just don't have time for the therapy that works for me. So, when it happens, it happens. But that is what it is. Again, I'm not on here for me. I'm not worried about me. I'm going to be good. Like I said, I got too many eyes looking at me that are in need of strength, that are in need of help, in need of the guidance and strength that they would never ask for, but they still need it. So that's why I have to provide it. And that is the man in me. That is the father that I am. And it's my nature. So I just do the best that I can. Oh, we were worried about you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm all right. I'm good. And thank you. I just want to hug you now. Thank you. You can send me the hug. I appreciate that. His mom and his family and his kids need it more than I do. So I'm going to be all right. It's not about me. I'm fine. I feel and I release in my own way as far as the pressure. Go home and hug your babies. That ain't a bad idea. Even though my babies is grown. They always gonna be my babies. But believe me when I tell you this makes you appreciate that so much more. I can't tell you. Anyway, so I've went over time, and I do want to say thank you, and I look forward to seeing all of you, as many of you as possible, Sunday, and then everything that's coming after that. And I know I got so much more advertising to do for other things, but this one here, because of what it is, I'm kind of putting my energy into this now, leading to. So follow me. Share the video if you have not, and by all means, love somebody. Love somebody. That's an amazing thing to be able to do. Just love somebody. And it ain't about you saying it. It's about you showing it. It's not about you saying I love you, because some people can say that shit and then their actions tell you something completely different. It's about loving somebody and making them feel it. She said, "Sad Sal, I'm waiting on that shirt to stay strong. We love you, damn. Thank you." When I'm able to get the shirts done, I'm going to have some damn shirts, some Sad Sal shirts, and somebody gave me an idea for a mask today, too. So I'm not opposed to any of those. Whatever's going on is going to be okay, bro. Thank you, Eric. I love all y'all. And I'm going to say goodnight, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I'll see y'all next week.